What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm Simon, joined as always by my very well-dressed co-hosts Josh and John Luke. What's up?
Come on, JL's the well-dressed one. Why'd you name both of us?
What are you talking
about? You're looking off. At least get a suit that fits Josh.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, I know.
That off the rack?
That's not even custom tailored. We can tell, Josh. Guys,
it was custom tailored.
Oh, yeah. That's what you tell everyone, isn't it? Guys, also joining us today is very special guest and great friend. We've got Dr. Kevin Murray with us. For those of you that do not know Dr. KJM, have you been living under a rock? And also, I'll introduce him a little bit. He is an injury and rehab doc. He is the creator of Fantasy Football Unlimited. He is staff at Football Guys. And of course, he is the recipient of the Fantasy Football Commissioner of the Year Award. Dr. Kevin Murray, thank you so much for joining us today, my man.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. Guys.
Is this lucky number 3, Kevin?
It is. This is my third time. Hopefully it is lucky because the last 2 times has not been.
It's that redemption arc. You know what? Sometimes it's like most gratifying if you just got to keep on going. It's all about the storyline we're creating here.
Yeah, the build up, the journey to this day.
Mm-hmm. And people realized not too long ago that the entire show is scripted. We're like, we script all of these victories and losses. It's determined ahead of line. We sent you your lines a couple weeks ago, so hopefully you got all those down and we can get the outcome that the fans have been begging for the past 2 times you've been on.
Most importantly, have you helped control the pet population and get your pets spayed and neutered? Just
Josh, that goes at the end of the show, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, that might help out with a win. I don't know.
Mr. Scamper's in here.
Yes, I'm in compliance.
Okay, good.
Compliance, he said.
Is already upset with you, Josh, about that one. So this might be my favorite picture of Simon with a bonus of my favorite NFL player. Who's the player on the picture today? I missed it. What's up, Albert? Welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Oh, no, that was yesterday's.
And Dame said Bob's Discount Furniture today.
With Cooper Kupp.
Is that you, Josh? Dave said, I'm ready for Simon to win. Well, I would temper your expectations, Dave. This is not my best game, but I will do my best for you.
Simon and Kittle? I think it's Simon George Kittle.
And Dave said, afternoon, everyone, unless you're in Hawaii. Yeah, then it's probably not the afternoon. Then I think it's the early morning. Or if you're in Europe, it's night. Just different all over the place.
I misread that. I thought Dame was saying good afternoon, everyone, unless you're in Hawaii, because screw you guys. I get it now.
That makes sense.
Time difference.
I'm always thinking about time zones. They live in my head rent free. I hate time zones.
Hey, hold on. I just saw something the other day. So you know how longitude, it kind of separates the time zones, right? Well, all the longitude lines, they meet in the North Pole and the South Pole. So what time is it there?
10.
Exactly.
Wow.
Keep going. At
least 1 point in the day. And Josh, I wish the time zones actually followed those lines, but they don't.
They kind of
do. Politics. Different states and countries mess it up, and so it's all ruined. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I could talk about time zones for the next hour and a half, nonstop, uninterrupted. Okay, we'll do that on a special stream, guys. It'll be at 2 a.m. on a random Wednesday night when I can't sleep, and I'll rant about time zones for an hour and a half. I promise.
It's gonna be like you're like when you have a little cousin, you hand him the controller that's not plugged into anything. That's what we're gonna do with Simon. We're gonna even webcam. It's not gonna plug into anything. He's just gonna think you're all there.
He's gonna think he's doing so much, though. Yeah. It's gonna be.
Jail's gonna program a Mr. Scampers bot and a Craig bot that'll randomly come in with a dad joke once every 10 minutes. Craig in here said, Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving FYF.
Is there a solution for that, Doctor?
Yeah, Doctor.
You can prescribe?
No, I think it's a global pandemic.
Watch one of these and call me in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everyone loves FYF.
And Jay said time zone tiers.
That's actually hilarious.
That would be so funny to do time zone tiers. I would get way more heated than ever. And Dave said, I'm so down for a special time zone epi by Simon. Maybe one day we'll get a time zone episode. Guys, today we brought Dr. KJM here to play one of our newest games, Fantasy The Price Is Right. Before we do that, though, a couple reminders. Number one, if you are not already following our guest, Dr. Kevin Murray, over on Twitter, go and do that right now. You can find him at Dr. KJ Murray. It is right there below his face on the screen, so make sure you guys go and follow him. After you do that, if you're watching this video, that means you're most likely already on our YouTube channel. Hit that like button on this video and make sure you subscribe to us, Front Yard Fantasy, at Front Yard Fantasy on YouTube. It is the best way to show your support for what we are doing over here. And Josh's microphone will get longer with every new subscriber that we get. It's just going to
until it reaches the North Pole.
Until it reaches the North Pole, at which point
we don't know what time it is. Yeah,
you'll know what time it is when.
I will.
Reaches there.
Everybody will.
Perfect.
Jay has a solution for us. Says the only prescription is more cowbell, and then Jay also
grab mine?
KJM greater than KJM the GOAT. Guys, we are going to play Fantasy The Price is Right. Josh is going to run this game for us, and I'm going to hand it off to Josh to explain how this game works and let's get us started today.
I think I can do that, Simon. So, look, we're playing the Fantasy Prices Right today. We're playing the Fantasy Prices Right. We have 3 contestants here that will be battling for points. I will be the host. Look, we'll have several different rounds, each starting with a bidding round, where I'll ask these 3 contestants to try to guess a number without going over. Now, this might be a player or team statistic, the price of something, a player's fantasy points. It could be a bunch of different things, but whoever guesses closest to the number without going over will get a point, okay? And you'll get that point. You'll also get to play a mini game. If you're able to win the mini game, then you get an additional point. And it's really as simple as that. Every mini game will be a little bit different, and we'll explain how it's played going into it. We'll play like this until we get to the final showcase round, where all the contestants will be asked to guess the grand total of several different items without going over. Closest will get 6 points. Second closest gets 2 points. Third closest, you get nada. Whoever has the most points will be our champion today on Thursday, May 19th, 2022. Let's go.
Ooh-wee.
That felt good.
Beautiful job.
I haven't hosted in a while, guys. I was in Hawaii and all these things. So I'm happy to be here. Outer space, and then now I'm here. Pretty boring. I mean, my favorite place out of the 3 options.
Of course.
What's up, Kevin? Oh, JL, we did that in unison. That was kind of
smooth. That was hot.
Okay, now let's do this one.
Hey guys.
Oh, I like it.
I joined in.
What's up, Rob? Welcome in. Waz, you guys are grade A. Is that in reference to the song I just posted, Waz?
Oh, no, I thought he was going to say grade A, but day 2.
I just posted the Ballad of Mr. Steak by Ibashi, in which they talk about an animated steak, and they say that he's great A, and then halfway through they change it to grade A. Get it? Because he's a piece of meat. It's really funny.
That's moderately funny. Mm-hmm.
It's a great song. Check it out. It's on my Twitter.
So question, true or false? Josh is wearing pants. You'll never know. You'll never know.
I think you got the
Just
wrong
kidding.
name
I'm wearing
for
pants.
that true or false question.
I got you. I like to complete the suit, but I'm not wearing socks or shoes. That's the only thing. I know I can't show my on Twitch. So stay out of here. All right, guys. You guys ready to get in here?
Yep.
Let's go.
So let's switch this around. I like having the guests go third here. I randomly did it here. JL, you're going to be going first. I am sorry.
That's fine.
Simon that little advantage. He needs it today. He wants to get that
matter.
First fantasy prices right. Though.
Yes.
Would this be your first one, Simon?
I think so. Yeah, I've never won this game. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right, let's get in there. The fantasy price is right. JL, you will be guessing first for our first bidding round. All right.
Alrighty.
JL, I want you to tell me Damian Harris's career rushing yards. He's been playing since 2019. So the closest without going over.
I'll go with 2,400.
2,400. Simon?
I'm trying to remember his rookie year, and I'm having trouble. I'm gonna go lower. I think I'm trying to determine how much lower, but I wanted to make high enough that it's a decision for Dr. Kevin here if he wants to go $1, one above me or one above JL. So I'll say 1775.
1775. And Dr. K, where would you like to go with this one? What's your guess? We have 2,400 and 1,000. 2,400.
Yep.
Let's go 2401.
2401 boxing in JL. Simon, you've got a wide range there, and this could go a lot of different ways. So, Damian Harris's career rushing yards, he's been playing for 3 years in the NFL. Let's see how many career rushing yards Damian Harris has. 1,632. You guys are over. You guys are all over. We've talked about this in the past. And when everyone's all over, who's ever closest will get to play the mini game. But Simon, that will be you. You will not get a point for getting this correct because it wasn't correct, right? So just give me a second and I will add in your points.
Well, I don't get any points.
Well,
0
let me
points
just
for me
get
on
the
this
scoreboard
one.
up there.
Scoreboard.
Green screens
Everyone in
with the
the chat.
bonk.
Bonk. Triple ball.
Man, my initial guess was lower than that, but I was like, that seems way too low for 3 years for Damian Harris.
He really didn't do anything his rookie year.
That makes sense. I did 800 times 3, just trying to average it out.
Exactly. So nothing in that rookie year, 800 times 2. Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
My initial
I
thoughts
think
were-
if I remember, yeah, I think
sorry,
it was
go
about
ahead.
1,000 yards last year, and then just like around 600 the year before that.
Yeah, that's exactly how I broke it down, Josh. It's like I know he had around 1,000 this past year. The year before that, I'm pretty sure he had a little bit less. And then I have no idea rookie year.
Wow,
Clearly.
Wow, this is rare, but every single person in the chat also went over. The closest was Green Screens Media with 1,750. Just a little bit lower than yours, Simon.
It's still a loser like me.
All right. Are you ready, Simon?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get in there. Your first game is going to be double stats, Simon. You're going to be playing double stats. So the contestant is shown 2 possible stat lines for a player, one of which is correct. The contestant wins if they choose the correct stat line. Pretty straightforward, right, Simon?
Yep.
All right. So we have Teddy Bridgewater. Tell me the correct stat line from 2021. Did he have 3,740 passing yards, 222 passing touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and 5 rushing yards? Or did he have 3,052 passing yards, 18 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and 106 rushing yards? Which one is Teddy Bridgewater's correct stat line?
I have no idea. Like, both of these sound plausible for Teddy Bridgewater last season. I'll go with A. I'll go with A.
Yeah. A. So I don't have either one of these listed as A or anything.
I'll go with the first one.
I know what you're saying. I just want to be a jackass. So you're gonna go with 3,740 passing yards. Is that correct?
You tell me.
Well, you're going with it. So what did Teddy Bridgewater actually do last year?
The other one.
I am sorry, Simon. That was actually Ben Roethlisberger's stat line from last season with the 5 rushing yards.
I thought the rushing yards were going to be a trick. Like, maybe he didn't run as much as I thought he did, and you were trying to pull me to the other one with the 106 rushing yards. But man,
I mean, 106 really isn't that much either.
It's still not a lot either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I overthunk it. I played myself.
We got some correct answers here in the chat. Dame going with the second one. Very good job.
Yeah.
Very good job, Dan. We have Scott also going with the second one. Mr. Scampers, I'm sorry, but Chevin going with second one, and Albert also getting the correct answer. Great job there, chat. Not so great, right? Simon.
Nope, bad for me. Also, Scott Fish, and you're saying I just got here. Start over. I love Kevin.
Oh wait, let's start over.
Yeah, we'll start over from the top.
Yeah, let's do that. Can we do that?
Also, Scott says, I am not going to Detroit.
Sad days.
Ever?
Ever? Yeah, just in general.
I like Scott coming in here. He's surprised Ben Roethlisberger even had 5 rushing yards last year. I'm kind of with you. Big Ben having 5 rushing yards is the most delightful stat I've heard all week. I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm kind of with you.
Somehow him having 5 rushing yards is way more impressive than Teddy Bridgewater having 106. Like, I'm impressed that Ben Roethlisberger got 5 yards in front of the line of scrimmage last season.
I think Teddy Bridgewater missed some time last year, didn't he? A few games?
I think he missed like 1 or 2 games.
I thought it was something.
It wasn't much.
Games.
It wasn't much, but I could be mistaken.
3,700 seemed a little high for me for just me remembering like the narrative of his season. But
he played and started 14 games, JL. Okay. So
3.
He missed 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys ready for the next bidding round?
We'll do it.
Points yet. No points yet. All right, so we're starting with Simon on this one. Simon, Cooper Kupp had 439.5 PPR fantasy points in 2021. How many did Darnell Mooney have? I ran it up to decimal.
Shoot.
I gave you a little hint even, Simon.
Yeah, I feel like I know this. Like, I feel like I've looked at this recently. I'm going to go with... I don't know. Like, I feel like if you had asked me this maybe 2 days ago, like, I would have been able to tell you. But now I might not even be in the right ballpark. I'm going to go with 151.
151 fantasy points from Simon.
Oh, that's not enough. I'm a dingling. But that's my
JL.
answer.
Simon saying it's not enough. What do you think?
What was his number?
He went with 151.
I'll go with 230.
230 from JL. Dr. Kevin, what do you think?
Gosh, I think it's around 200, but I might as well go a little bit lower just to play the game. So
yeah,
I'll go with 160.
One say, look, you gave you a little bit of room,
You
Simon.
gave me a room. That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the chat has to say. Dame's going with 178. Mr. Scamper saying 169. Shevin saying 179. Albert going with 185. It seems like it just keeps going up. Jay going with 242. And Scott going with 199. You ruined it, Scott. Just kidding.
Well, I think Jay ruined it. That was the big jump. No,
yeah, Jay, you made too much of a jump. You should have said like 190. It would have been freaking perfect.
Be reasonable. And Waz said Roethlisberger had 20 rush attempts. So he only got 5 yards on 20 attempts.
So we average point.
Brutal.
2.5 yards per carry.
Yeah,
that's about right.
I was like, I could
more than I
still impressive. Still impressive.
That's more than I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Seriously. All right. Well, Cooper Kupp had 439.5 PPR fantasy points in 2021. How many did Darnell Mooney have? Well, he had 220. Let's go. That's you, Kevin. Oh, yeah. 220. He said he thought it was closer to 200.
Today's the day.
Scott was the closest in the chat, saying 199. Good job, Scott. Let's go.
You went too hard, Jay.
Jay, he just typed the wrong number. It was a typo. He meant to say 190.
Of course. Well, that's going to give you 1 point and the lead, and you get to play your first mini game here. You ready?
Yes.
By the way,
absolutely.
The chat absolutely believes in you, Kev. 61% believe you're going to win today. Simon, 23% for you, 15% for me today, which must be a overreaction to yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't even mention it on the stream because we were too busy having fun, laughing, and talking.
What are we not having fun laughing and talking today?
I got no, we weren't. I got 70% of the vote yesterday. I meant to bring it up as what's happening right now against Jake Seeley. Crazy.
70?
And yeah, something crazy like that. Yeah.
JL, what did you do?
It was against me.
I don't know.
Did you hire bots to go in there and vote for you? Someone's hiring bots.
I put my credit card in a lot of different websites that I don't know about.
Holy crap, guys. Scott got it right on.
Wow, so
Scott
impressive.
Kills these games. One of the best. One of the best. Ben Quarter-Yard Roethlisberger.
That's good.
All right, let's get into the first minute game for you, Kevin. Here we go.
All right.
You're going to be playing Multiplier. I really like this one. I enjoy this mini game. So 3 players are going to be shown, each with a multiplier for their stats. In order to win, the contestant must choose the player with the highest total based on their stat multiplied by the number shown. That sounds a little bit confusing, maybe, but look.
I like it.
You're looking for their 2022 rushing yards. You'll take Jonathan Taylor's 2021 rushing yards and times it by 2. James Robinson times it by 4. Clyde Edwards-Helaire times it by 6. Who has the most rushing yards when you do this math?
I'll go with Jonathan Taylor.
You're going to go with Jonathan Taylor as the person with the most rushing yards out of all these options here. All right. You locking that in?
I am. Yes.
All right. He thinks Jonathan Taylor has the most rushing yards once you times all their rushing yards by these numbers. Let's see if you're correct, Kevin. All right. Jonathan Taylor, he had 1,811 rushing yards. Times that by 2. That's 3,622. All right. James Robinson, he had 767 times 4. That's 3,068. So far, so good. So far, so good. Clyde Edwards-Helaire times by 6. And you are correct, Kevin. You will get an additional point for that. Jonathan Taylor was the correct answer because he freaking dominated last year.
Today's the day. I love it.
I thought Clyde Edwards-Helaire was going to surprise some people. I thought that
I thought it was him because I overestimated his rushing yards. I thought it was around 800.
Yeah, exactly. So great job on that one, Kevin. Great job. Great job.
Well done.
I feel good.
I mean, hey, you said you wanted to come in here and dominate, make up for a past show, and you are doing it. All right, let's see what the people in the chat had to say here. Scott said JT, Albert said JT, Shevin said JT as well. Nice. Good job to all those people. And Green Screen said CH times 20, maybe.
I think that would do it. Yeah,
that would have done it.
Before we move on to our next question, Scott Fishing, you're saying if you haven't already talked about it, make sure to check out Kevin's commissioner-related work at Football Guys this summer.
Facts.
And I'm not sure there's someone who's more of an expert on commissioner-related content than Kevin can be. Kevin, do you want to tell us a little bit about the work you're doing, commissioner-related work at Football Guys?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to join the team at Football Guys. They're really excited about getting a lot of great commissioner content on there. Something that they feel is a huge asset coming. So we're excited. Lots of stuff going on. Should be getting a lot of great content coming out this summer.
And Dr. KJM is an authority on being a commissioner. If you haven't checked out some of his videos and stuff of his drafts and award ceremonies and stuff like that, it's really awesome what we watch him do with his home leagues. And he's been recognized publicly about it. I love this comment from Scott.
It made me laugh, man.
Big Ben times 725 would have beat JT.
He would have. That's so perfect.
We got to start putting some in there like that, just like times 800.
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, if I just saved that Ben Roethlisberger for that right there, that would have been just perfect. All right, guys. So are you ready for the next bidding round?
Let's do it.
We're starting with you, Kevin. You ready there?
Let's go.
All right. So the bidding round. So according to NFLshop.com, how much is this autographed Los Angeles Rams and Cincinnati Bengals Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow Fanatics Authentic 16x20 Super Bowl photograph with the number 1 pick inscriptions? If you can't see right here, it says 2009 number 1 pick and it says 2020 number 1 pick, and it has their signatures. So Kevin, how much does this cost without going over?
Okay, it's a 16x20. That doesn't impact my decision. Let's see here. Let's go with let's go with 14. Let's go with 1,600.
$1,600. Simon, what do you think?
The limited edition of 56 is what's throwing me off, right? Because like, are these things that people actually want? If so, that limited edition of 56 is really going to drive the price up. But also sometimes you've got all this memorabilia going out and it's like limited edition of 100 and like no one even gives a shit about the first 10, let alone the next 90. Oh man, what was Kevin's line again?
1,600.
You know what? We're going to go. I'm going to go 2,000. It's LA. People in LA are rich and they won the Super Bowl. They might want this. There's a lot of money out there. The Rams have rich fans. What number did I say? Did I say 2,000?
You said 2,000.
You said 2,000.
Okay. 2,000.
All right. JL, what do you think? How much do you think?
I will go with $1.
He's going to go with $1.
That's a smart strategy.
Covering the whole range between $1 and $1,600. All right. Well, let's see what the chat has to say about this one. Shevin saying $550. Dame saying $430. Jay saying $799. Mr. Scamper saying $2,222. Albert saying $875. Rob saying $460. Pete in high school saying $1,299. I did round up the price, however. And Scott saying $1,999.
Nice.
I'll take that one.
Dame said people in LA are rich. Not my riches. Not all people in LA.
I was just in LA for like 2 days on my way to outer space.
Are you rich?
Your way to outer
No,
space.
I was not rich. But I did eat a taco truck. It was very good. So how much does this cost, guys? How much does this cost?
Josh, rich in tacos is what he meant.
I was super rich.
No, I'm not rich,
burritos.
but I had these for dinner last night. So
Oh yeah,
I love that.
Oh yeah, they're green, just like money.
Not rich, but I did eat street food. So who's really the winner here?
That's funny.
checkmate, LA.
All right, how much did this cost, guys? How much did it cost? It's $600. It's $600. JL, that is going to make you the closest with your $1 guess. Very good job, JL. Let me give you that point
Thank you.
on the banner.
$2,000. Everybody, LA rich.
Oh man! Funny enough, there were two of these that I saw on NFLshop.com, and one of them didn't have this inscription of 2009 first round pick and 2020 first round pick, and it was $300 less. I was like, I mean, okay.
Who wrote? Did they write that?
I think
Joe Burrow wrote it himself.
I think it's supposed to be the players wrote it, but like, I mean, it's different handwriting on both of those. So I don't know. I digress. Let's go, JL. You are going to be playing past or present.
Past or present.
Ooh,
With
this is
future.
All right. This one could be a little tricky. So the contestant has shown 5 players, each accompanied by a stat. The contestant must decide whether the stat line shown corresponds to the player's 2021 season or the year displayed on the screen, aka the past. In order to win the game, the contestant must correctly guess on any 3 players. I'm going to show 5. You only have to guess 3 of them, the 3 you're most confident in. Take the 2 you're least confident in, throw them out of your mind. All right, JL. So look, I didn't even go back that far. I just went back to 2020 for this one. So you're comparing you're telling me, is this stat line from 2020 or is it from 2021, JL? We have Derek Carr, 4,804. Ezekiel Elliott, 6,000 rushing touchdowns. Chris Godwin, 840 receiving yards. 6 rushing touchdowns. George Kittle, 71 receptions. And Tony Pollard, 337 receiving yards. So choose the 3 you're most confident in and tell me, are they from 2020 or 2021?
Receiving yards. All right. I know. Pretty sure Derek Carr is this year. So I'll say Derek Carr, 2021.
All right.
I think Zeke had more touchdowns than 6. I think he had more touchdowns than 6 this year. So I'm going to go with that's 2020.
Okay.
And then Godwin, I think Godwin had more than that. Oh, I'm going to go, was he hurt? I guess I can go the other guys too. Tony Pollard, 337 receiving yards. I have no idea on that one. George Kittle, 71 receptions. Oh, that's tough too because he didn't play a lot. I guess I'll go Godwin as in 2020. So I'll do 2021 and then 2020 for the next 2.
All right. So
Godwin
you are saying
more than 840 because he was like almost top 10.
So Carr 2021, Ezekiel Elliott 2020, and Chris Godwin 2020.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if you're correct, JL. Derek Carr, 4,804 passing yards. 2021. Good job on that one. Good job on that one. Ezekiel Elliott, 6 rushing touchdowns. That's 2020. Good job again. Good job again. Okay. Now you just need to get Chris Godwin right and you get an additional point. And you are correct, JL. Good job on that one. Simon, what's the next one? What's George Kittle?
Present.
You're correct.
Nice.
Anyone want to guess on this other one?
Present.
Tony Pollard?
2021, I'd say.
You guys are correct. It's nice. 2021. Great job on that one. And I should have done this before, but Shevin, on our last bidding round, it was $600, 550. Fantastic guess, Shevin.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice job.
Nerd. Sorry.
This one's kind of a tough one to analyze, but
2000 was a great guess.
Breakdown, but we had some people do a pretty good job in the chat. Here's the correct answer. Usually when I show these, it's like not correct, but good job coming in.
Just like, there may be other correct ones in there, but I will not be going through
it's way too much
Good
to
job,
think about.
Or try again next time.
yeah, exactly. Good job, guys. Good job. I saw one wrong one at least.
I'm happy for
All
you.
Right,
I'm
guys.
sorry that happened.
Yeah.
You guys ready for the next bidding round?
Yep.
JL, you're going to be starting this one out. You are going to be starting this one out, all right? So, JL, tell me, Jarvis Landry's career receptions. And that's from 2014 to 2021.
Damn, I knew the years.
Yes, I took it to career receptions. I hope you're okay with that.
14, 15, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22.
They haven't played 2022 yet. Sorry. I'm not trying to give you a clue, but
you're right. I can't count. Okay, receptions. I'll go with 700 receptions.
700 receptions from JL.
Yeah.
Dr. K, what are you thinking here?
I don't want to get sandwiched here. I will go. I'll go with 799.
799. Simon?
I'm gonna go with 1.
He's gonna go with 1. He's gonna go with 1 here. All right. Well, let's see what the chat has to say. And Fiji coming in. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
What's up, Fiji?
Hey.
Woo woo woo.
It's been a minute since we wooed.
Come here now saying 467. Dame saying 450.
Much lower.
Yeah. Albert saying 650.
Still
Scott
like
saying 650 as well. Paigey's going with 550. Shevin's going with 669. Rob's going with 666.
Can I guess my answer?
Scott said he had like 400 in his 4 years in Miami. Mr. Scamper said 696, and peaked in high school saying
725. That's close to me.
725.
Okay,
So
I did 8 years times 89.
His was 799. He didn't want to get sandwiched.
But my answer was 799, but I'd like to change it.
I'm sorry. I bet Simon's feeling a little confident, though. It looks like the majority of guesses were lower than the other two guys.
Confidence, the wrong word.
All right. So how many career receptions does Jarvis Landry have so far in his career? 688. JL, fantastic guess if you just had to be close, but you were over. Simon, actually fantastic guess because, you just played the game right.
Played the game.
The math I did brought me to 600, but I didn't have to say 600.
I did eight years, 89 receptions on average a year, just random guess. And that was like 712. So I was like, let's go 700.
I did 75 times 8, and I think I did it properly. But I've found out recently that all that math by hand stuff I've really gotten poor at since college. like the other day I wrote out like a division problem on my piece of paper, and I was like, for like 5 seconds, I was like, I do not remember how to do long division by hand. Like, how the hell did this work again? Don't tell my parents who helped me.
Oh wait, Miss Langley. She's gonna be upset.
She's a language arts teacher. She hates math. She has a vendetta against the maths and sciences. Guys,
there were a lot of really close guesses here. Or like there were two that were extremely close. I'm gonna go with Shevin saying 669 and Rob saying 666. There's also a couple 650 guesses, but really good job on that one. Really good job.
Mr. Scamper, so close. 696.
Oh yeah, just over there.
Just over.
We've got a guest here. Sorry.
Hi. What's
up? Yeah.
This is Nala.
Or he.
Hi, Nala.
No.
Do you know Mr. Scampers?
Yeah, she's been spayed. Sorry.
You did say you were in compliance.
Oh yeah, thank God. But those beautiful patterns on that cat, really.
Thank you. I made them myself.
Beautiful.
So Jarvis Landry, 59th most receptions all time. Impressive.
Wow.
Impressive, if you ask me.
That is
all right. Who won that? Oh, Simon. Hey, Simon, you're gonna get a point. Let's go. Hey, let's go. This will be the second minute game.
Is that a baby jaguar?
It literally looks like a baby jaguar almost.
Or like a leopard.
It's a Bengal. Yeah, it's a Bengal cat. So
okay,
like,
Bengal.
Yeah.
My girlfriend and I, she's allergic to cats, and Bengal cats are some of the most hypoallergenic cats from what I've read.
True.
And we have wanted one forever, but just have not done it. I'm getting jealous. That was a beautiful cat up there.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Simon, here is your next mini game. You're playing pick a number, all right? Pick a number for round 4 here. The contestant is shown a player's yardage total with 1 digit missing. The contestant wins by correctly selecting the missing digit from the 3 possible choices. All right, Simon?
Yeah.
Chuba Hubbard's 2021 rushing yards. Is it
like
412, 512, or 612?
I know this. I think it's a lot higher than people think it was. I'm gonna go 612. I think it was more than CEH. I'll go 612.
You think he had
either the 5 or the 6?
Yards?
It's the 5 or the 6, but I'm gonna go with the 6.
All right. Simon is going to go with 612 rushing yards for Chuba Hubbard. Scott going with 512. Pan going with 400. Albert going with 500. Coming here now going with 400. Shevin saying 6. Mr. Scamper saying 6. And Dame saying 5.
Boo.
I swear we've had this
right. Rob saying $1.
$1. Hey, that's my joke, Waz.
All right. Well, Chuba Hubbard's 2021 rushing yards is 612, Simon. Great job. And that's going to tie up the game, making it 2-2. It is a close one. This might come down to the showcase round, guys.
Likely will.
Yeah. You say might like it hasn't on every other time we play this game.
It typically does. Well, it typically, like there's some nuance to it, right? It's like, I mean, if this guy gets it right and this guy is last, then this person can win. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. All right, you guys ready to keep moving on here?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right. Bidding round, Simon, you're starting out this one. Then we're going to JL. Simon, I want you to tell me Kendrick Bourne's 2021 receiving yards plus his 2021 rushing yards.
I believe he was the receiver with the second most rushing yards. I think I've done trivia after that. Deebo Samuel was the receiver in the 2021 season. Kendrick Bourne was second, but it was significantly behind Deebo. He had a lot more receiving yards than you might think. This is not solo play. I just gave information. 1,005.
1,005 from Simon. JL, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with 702.
702 from JL.
Yeah.
Kevin, what do you think?
I'm going 703.
You son of a
Sorry.
3. All right, JL's got to get it exactly right. I mean, if it's under 702, you'll get to play in the mini game at least. And Simon's covering 1,005 and above. Well, let's see what happens when you combined Kendrick Bourne's receiving and rushing yards. He had 800 receiving yards, so not very good for JL right there.
Nope. Nope.
I don't.
He had 125 rushing yards, 925.
Nice job, Kev.
Let's go. Great job, Kev.
Let's go.
Good guess there. That's going to get you a point, and you're going to get to play the next mini game. All right.
Let's do it.
Let me give you that point there.
900 Scott.
was very
Well
close
done.
there. And then Albert just barely over.
Oh, 10 over.
And also Casey said, got some news. Dudes went to Disneyland yesterday, left with 4 dislocated fingers.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know they sold those in the gift shop. Is that in the Star Wars section?
Were they yours?
The Jedi appointment.
Dislocated still means attached, though, right? Like, so did you get the people with them?
I need to know what happened. Can you give me a little context? I need to know.
A finger taken all the way
Just
off of someone, I would argue is dislocated. Like maybe not by the medical definition, but I would argue if your finger gets chopped off, you have dislocated your
There's
finger.
someone on the show who can help us with this.
Yeah, if it's chopped off, it's beyond dislocated.
But can you have?
And that's an official medical opinion.
I saw an episode of Family Guy where they repair it. All right.
Yeah, when it dislocates, it likely sets back in. So it was probably I'm guessing some type of roller coaster injury.
So something had to pull on them pretty good, right? Like because if it's like smashed, they like break, right? I'm thinking something like
you're doing with your fingers on a roller coaster though. Like you have like not that much area to work with, and you're strapped in.
Oh God, the last words in this one. I got off the incredible ride and tripped getting off and just landed wrong, and they look like soggy fries.
Like did it like land like flat? Like okay.
Wow. I knew a roller coaster was involved.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kaysen. I hope you heal soon.
Kaysen, and I feel like I can just picture it happening. Like you're getting off a ride, you're hyped on energy, you're probably like turned around looking at someone like, hey, come on, guys, and just bam, down you go. Like
and you break your fall like this.
All right. Are you ready for your mini game, Kevin?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you're playing mix and match. I really like this one. The contestant is showing 3 players and 3 stats. The contestant then has to match the stat with the correct player. Match all 3 correctly to win, okay? So we have 3 players here on the left side, and we have their correlating stats on the right side, but maybe they line up right now, maybe they don't. Tell me how they match up.
Oh, man.
Let's go
503 Murray, 423 Booker, 593 Davis.
So you can go 503 Murray, 423 Booker, and 593 Davis, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's see how this breaks down. Kyler Murray had 423 rushing yards. I am sorry. That is going to be incorrect. Mike Davis with 503 and Devin Booker with 593.
Let's just get them all wrong.
I would have too. I would have too.
I mean, it's tough. We only have one guest in the chat, and I don't want to call you out there coming now. I'm happy you guessed.
Yeah, because we
also
we
incorrect.
only call out Kaysen with wrong answers. Remember, it's Kaysen.
Yeah, Kaysen. Can you throw your answer in here, Kaysen, real fast? I know you're typing slow right now, but
one finger at a time.
Yeah, any wrong answer from Kaysen now is because of his dislocated fingers. He has an excuse. It's hit the wrong button. Soggy fries are hard to control.
Is my nickname now Fries? No, it's Soggy Fries.
Soggy Fries. Sogs.
All right. I'm sorry, but hey, you're still in the lead. All right. So it's all good. It's all good.
I'll take it.
I mean, for him.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. I'm actively rooting against you guys. Honestly. No offense. No, I'm not fixing the game or anything, but I'm rooting against you guys. We ready for the next bidding round, guys?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. Kevin, you're starting out here. Mike Williams, average receiving yards per season. I did round it to the nearest decimal point, or nearest whole number. He's played since 2017. So tell me, Mike Williams, average receiving yards per season.
Average.
Let's go with 869.
869. All right. Simon, what do you think?
I'm doing some real quick math real quick. So 400 times 4 is what? 1,600 plus 800 would be another 2,400 divided by 5. Oh, I can't do math that fast. Someone do long division for me.
This is you, man.
Oh, you.
550.
550. JL, what do you think?
What was Kev's?
869.
869. And Simon's was what, 50?
550.
Well, the chat is cracking me up right now. I'm sorry. Kason said, "Hey, I'm cool with this." And then he said, "Damn it." Scott said, "Great. Now all I can imagine is Kason slamming his mushed fingers against his keyboard trying to get the answer."
Oh no! No!
The visual, Kason. I hope your fingers get better. Stop mushing them against the keyboard, man. You need them to heal.
Oh,
JL, what are you going with here?
This is like the best side conversation. I'm gonna go with 551.
551. Really boxing in Simon there. Well, let's see what the chat has to say about this. Come here now. Beach is saying 735. We have Pang saying 880. We have Scott going with 900. We have Kason going with 735. We have Albert going with 775. We have Chevin going with 669. We have Feiji. Sorry, it's hopping around. Going with 750, and Mr. Scamper's going with 696. All right, guys. All right. So we got some guesses all over the place. Sorry, go ahead.
Because it's, I mean, if we gave you Mike Williams' total yards and years played, could you get this one? I know how to do math.
That's the question.
Under pressure of trying to do division, sometimes I panic. I spent a lot of years doing nothing but math. Now, that being said, it took me a couple extra years to get out of that degree program, but I can divide.
All right, guys. Here it is. Mike Williams' average receiving yards per season is 732. We have some really closest guesses in the chat, but it's going to give JL the point here.
Let's go.
Good job on that one, JL.
Thank you.
I think we had like a 735. Yeah, Kason one was 735. Oh, and so did Come Here Now. Everyone was over in the
brutal.
chat room. So let's see. It looks like Chevin was the closest without going over. Oh, no. Mr. Scampers. Mr. Scampers said 696.
Nice
Good job, Mr. Scampers.
Scamps.
Let's go.
Okay, since who's wrong now?
Huh? Still you, buddy.
All right, JL, you ready for your next mini game?
Yeah.
Perfect. You tied it up with Dr. K. So let's see. Round 6, you're playing easiest 1, 2, 3. The contestant must rank 3 players' fantasy points from largest to smallest. The contestant wins by correctly ranking all 3. All right. So simple. Rank these 3 people in terms of PPR fantasy points last season. DK Metcalf, Dalvin Cook, Antonio Gibson. Let me know.
Antonio Gibson, DK Metcalf, Dalvin Cook.
You're going AG, DK, DC. You like how it was kind of weird how I did it. And you're going Gibson, Metcalf, Cook.
There you go.
All right. Gibson, Metcalf, Cook. Let's see if you're correct. I am sorry. You are incorrect, JL. You are incorrect. Sorry, I wanted to speed through that one a little bit.
12 touchdowns.
Yeah, the 12 touchdowns really did it for DK Metcalf. He was number 1 there. That's not going to get you an additional point, JL, but you are still tied for the lead, so it's okay. It's still anyone's game, and I already said it, and JL's going to give me crap for it, but it's going to come down to the showcase round, it looks like.
It is.
Good job, Come Here Now. Good job. Good job, Fiji. Good job. Good job, Mr. Scamper. Good job, you guys. All right, let's go. And Jay, you asked if I'm okay. I'm more than okay. I am.
More than okay.
I am
He's
good.
Utterly fantastic.
All right, let's keep moving here. We're running a little bit low on time. We got to get through 2 more rounds. So this bidding round, JL, we're starting with you. Tell me Davis Mills 2021 passing yards.
2,900.
2,900. Kevin?
Let's go with I'll go 3,100.
3,100. Simon?
Number jumped into my head immediately, so I'm going to go with it. 3,024.
3,024. Really doing JL a favor there. All right. But if you're right, Simon, man, that's going to be uber impressive. So let's see how many passing yards Davis Mills had in 2021. It was 2,664. Yeah. Everyone's over. JL, you are going to get to play the mini game, however.
Let's go.
Like pretty much everyone in the chat was, no, Pang's pick saying 2,600 yards.
Beautiful.
Fantastic guess, Pang. Everyone else was over, it looks like. All right.
Well, I was saying trick question at 0 because there is no Davis Mill.
There is no Davis Mill.
There is no Davis Mill.
Come on, Josh.
Yeah. Yep. That would be pretty funny if I did that to you guys.
that would be.
I read it and I was like, there's something not right here. Like when I first read it, actually, I swear, but I didn't realize what it was, and that's it. All right, so JL, you get to play the mini game. You're playing round 7, bargain game. You ready to get in there?
Yep.
We are idiots. 2 players are shown, each displaying a number that is lower than the player's actual yards. The contestant wins by choosing the number that has been marked down further from the player's actual yardage total. Okay. So who's been marked down more? AJ Green with 548 receiving yards or Cole Beasley with 493 receiving yards? Who has had more receiving yards taken off their actual 2021 total?
It's one of those 2, JL.
It definitely is one of these 2.
I know.
Most likely.
AJ Green had close to 1,000. I don't think he had quite 1,000. I think he had 900 something. So that's going to be like 400. I do not remember where Cole Beasley ended up at the end of the season. 500. I'm going to go with AJ Green.
You're going to go with AJ Green. You think AJ Green's total has been reduced more than Cole Beasley's total has been, correct?
Yeah. All
right. Let's see if you're correct. Well, AJ Green. Actually, you know what? I want to see the chat. First. Let's check out the chat. Mr. Stamper's going with AJ Green. Fagey's going with Beasley. Come here. It's really diverse guesses here. Beasley from Come Here Now. We got AJ Green from Dame. We got AJ Green from Scott. Beasley had 500 something, and then Albert is going with AJ Green as well. Well, AJ Green had 848 receiving yards, which is a difference of 300.
Okay, so a little lower than I thought.
Cole Beasley had 693, difference of 200. Good job, JL. That's going to get you a point. Hey, and the lead.
Thank you.
I mean, it's cool that you were like just wrong, but still got a point. That's
that is cool. Cool. I do like that about this game.
He was less wrong than you 2 guys, so
that's true.
There's something to be said about that.
That's true.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
I would never
it
get
depends
to play a
on how
mini game after going over. That wouldn't happen to me.
All right, guys. Let's get into this is going to be our final bidding round coming up. We're going to have one final bidding round, one mini game, and then our final showcase round. All right, guys?
Let's do it.
Okie dokie.
All right, JL, we're starting out with you here. Okay, according to RoyalCaribbean.com, what is the total price of a 6-night Western Caribbean
cruises?
November 20th to the 26th. It's leaving out of Miami, Florida, on board the Explorer of the Seas. This is for 2 guests, Ocean View stateroom. There's a $50 free onboard spending credit. And for some reason, when you go to calculate everything, they try to make you feel good about getting a deal, and they say 30% off every guest. So
it's just the Coles trick.
Yeah, it's a classic trick. But here's the itinerary. Day 1, leaving out of Miami. As you can see right here. I don't know if you can actually read this, but
and whoever gets this right, you're taking on this cruise, Josh?
Exactly. If you get it right on, exactly right, I will buy this cruise for you.
For us, you mean, right?
Mm-hmm,
you and me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. If you get it exactly right, if you say the exact right price, I will absolutely take you on this cruise. All right, so JL, we're starting with you. How much do you think this cruise costs?
I'm gonna go with 16. No, I'm gonna go with $1,800.
$1,800 from JL. Kevin.
Let's go with we'll go with 2,200.
2,200 from Kevin. Simon?
Do you know if they have sausages on board this cruise?
Sausages, continental breakfast.
I cannot confirm or deny the sausages.
Oh man, I love the taste of sausages, and if they have them, it's got to up the cost.
You would think so.
The only cruise I've ever seriously looked into was a Kesha cruise, and I'm not sure how well that price is with normal cruises. So I like my frame of reference here is seriously like I don't know what's going. What were the two guesses? We had 1,800,
2,200 and 1,800.
$1.
$1 from Simon. All right. So there's a lot of range for everyone here. So let's see what the chat has to say. It looks like they're kind of guessing in a very similar area, except for one guess I'm seeing. Tim is going with 2,350. Albert's going with 2,475. 23423 is going with 90K. Scott's going with 3,500. Jay agrees completely with JL saying 1,800. Wow. Game going with 2,700, and Mr. Scamper saying 4,444, and Come Here Now saying 4,600.
I believe all of these numbers except for 90K.
I don't know if this is a guess for this one, but let's just keep going. All right. So we have some good guesses. Let's see how much this cruise actually cost according to RoyalCaribbean.com. $2,013. That's going to give it to JL. Fantastic original guess. Kevin was a little bit closer, but JL was under. Ooh, okay. It's going to give JL another point.
Nice. I like how on the itinerary it just says cruising. We're cruising.
Well, yeah, that's what you're doing. You're not stopping anywhere.
Cruising.
You know?
Yeah,
you're just cruising. All right. Are you ready for your final minigame? The final minigame of the day. All right. You will be playing Pick Low. Pick low. All right. So 5 players are shown. The contestant then chooses 3 of the players. The contestant wins by choosing the 3 lowest players. Okay. So it's going to be in terms of career receiving yards. And we have 5 players, like I said, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, and Brandon Cooks. I want you to pick the 3 with the lowest career receiving yards.
Okay, I'll go Cooper Kupp. This sucks. I'll go Cooper Kupp. I'll go Tyreek Hill. And I'll go Brandon Cooks.
All right. You think that Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, and Brandon Cooks are the 3 players with the lowest career receiving yards out of these 5 options, correct?
This is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little tough. Well, let's see if you are correct, JL. Cooper Kupp had 5,517 receiving yards. Devontae Adams, 8,121 receiving yards. Very good start. Okay. Tyreek Hill, 6,630 receiving yards. That's great so far. Keenan Allen's up there. He's even past Devontae Adams. And you are correct, JL.
Let's go.
The 3 lowest players. Shout out to Jay for also getting it correct.
No, Jay got it wrong. He said Keenan Allen, that idiot.
Oh, they also said I was seeing.
Dame's not an idiot for saying Keenan Allen. Just Jay, so we're clear.
Yeah.
That was a really good guess from Dame and what I would have said. But
Casey did get it correct. I did a good job there. Hey, nice. Look at that. But
Smush
only one to get it correct outside of JL. Bravo, both of you.
Thank you.
Man, that's going to give JL a nice little lead here going into the final showcase round. So JL's got 6, Dr. KJM 3, and Simon 2. It's still anyone's game because guess what? We are heading to our showcase round, and you will be asked to guess the grand total of several different items without going over. The closest gets 6 points. So literally anyone can still win this game. If JL gets it second closest and Simon gets it closest, it will be a tie, and I'll have a quick tiebreaker for you guys if that were the case. All right, guys, you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
All right. So for your showcase round, we have 3 different things you're trying to determine and add all together. All right. You have, I call it the Battle of the Joneses. Maybe it's not a battle, but the showcase of the Joneses. You have Mac Jones, his 2021 passing yards. Yeah, the Jones case. Yeah. You need to tell me Mac Jones' 2021 passing yards. Not actually tell me that, but that's part of the equation. Aaron Jones's 2021 total yards is rushing plus his receiving. And Julio Jones's 2015 receiving yards. This was his best season he ever had. For sure. He had the most receptions and yards that year by far.
We should take it further. It's the Jones case, Jones down.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
No Jonestown here, just the Jones down.
So, Kevin, if you have a piece of paper or even your phone, just write the grand total of these things on it, and we'll all reveal at the same time.
Okay.
Anyways.
Josh. Did I switch around the Cooper Kupp? The last one? I can't remember. I want to go back.
I don't think so.
No, that's right. I just saw Jay said who's Cooper Kupp, and I was like, oh, God. That'd be a pretty crazy one. Jay also here says cruise days are the best days. I agree. I've been on a few cruises. I kind of like the cruise days. There's like a lot less to worry about. I've been on 3 different cruises.
I don't even want to go on a cruise. It seems like a terrible vacation.
Jail just throwing punches at the cruise lovers on here.
Yeah, screw cruises. Also, on the commercials, they look like this delightful, like brand new boat, but you pretty much have to drive by the cruise port here in Baltimore when you're going past downtown, and they just look like dingy, off-white, disgusting, old. Never find me on a cruise.
Don't leave out of Baltimore.
I was gonna say maybe those are just Baltimore.
Maybe.
Because I've driven past the cruise ships in Miami, like down there, and boy, does it look fancy over there.
Nothing looks bad in Miami. Not a single thing.
Except for me whenever I'm there with my shirt off.
Well, that's why I chose Miami. I think I chose Miami for the destination that previous cruise we talked about was sailing from.
Makes sense.
Jay's been on 12 cruises. Holy crap.
Checks out. I believe it.
Okay, so how you guys feeling? You kind of get an idea for this?
I got my answer. I'm just trying to
I got an answer too. I'm just waiting.
I'm ready.
Okay, you got an answer prepared. You're adding all these together.
12 cruises instead of going
the numbers together here.
Yep. Well, you get to see a lot of extra places when you go on cruises. It's not just one place, right?
You also get to see extra places when you just normally travel.
Yeah, I could see a debate being made either way. You know.
Also, there is the convenience factor, right? Where like you just pay one price and everything's taken care of for you. That takes priority for a lot of people.
And then you can make the all-inclusive resort, like argument there. Again, both sides are going to have an argument. If you like cruises, you like cruises. I think when it comes down to it, right? All right, guys. No. Everyone got something written down?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right. So you guys want to just go ahead and show me what you got? You want to show me? You want to show me what you got? All right. Let's show it at the same time. Yeah. What do you got, Simon?
Oh, I'm saying
JL has 5,700. Kevin has 6,500, and Simon is 4,005.
4,700.
Okay. It was 5,700, right, JL?
Yeah, 5,700.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, you guys we have a guy in the 5,000s. We have a guy in the 6,000s. We have a guy in the 4,000s. Well, let's see how this breaks down. Well, I want to see. Dame's going with 5,858. Albert's going with 5,595. Come Here Now's going with 6,025. Mr. Scamper's going with 5,353. So, we got 5,869 from Chevin. And Mr. Scamper's going with 5,353. All right.
And Scott Fish is going 1,600 times the amount. Yeah, 1,600 times the amount of dislocated casin fingers, which he believes is 4. So he's going to go with 64.
Well, that's right next to Dr. K's there. So let's see what we got here. So Mac Jones, he had 3,801 passing yards last season.
All right, a little low.
I said 3,600 there, a little bit low too.
I said 3,100.
All right. Aaron Jones, 2021 total yards rushing plus receiving was 1,190 at 799 plus.
I said 1,200.
I said 1,000, so low again.
But how many yards did Julio Jones have in 2015?
1,105.
He had 1,871.
1,400.
All right. And that's a grand total of 6,862 given Kevin the win in this game. Literally giving him the win. You beat JL by 1 point. You beat JL by 1 point. Kevin's going to have 9. JL's going to have 8.
Deserved,
Good job, Kevin. That was a fantastic guess.
It's been a journey.
You blew the chat. You blew everyone out of the water on this guess. Very impressive. Very good job.
Very nice job.
Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm going to enjoy this one for a while.
We're going to send you an FYF jacket.
Hey, I'll wear that.
And some celebratory Coles cash is on your
Yes.
way as well. We'll be
Stuff
checking
the
them out
pockets.
here at
Stuff the pockets of the jacket.
I love it. That'd be great.
Kevin, great win, and thank you so much for taking the time coming on with us today. We really appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure streaming with you, my man.
Always fun with you guys. Love it.
And Watts said the people's champ,
People's
indeed. And Scott said, Simon, you thought Julio's best receiving yard season was 1,100? Yeah, and obviously I was very, very wrong on that front. So, yeah, just to reiterate, that is what I thought, and
he dominated that.
It's not that ridiculous of a guess.
Yeah. He had a really good season that year.
And we got some people chanting KJM in the chat.
KJM.
KJM. Guys, that is going to be it for us today. Another big thanks to Dr. Kevin Murray for coming on with us. Make sure you follow him on Twitter at Dr. KJ Murray. And if you enjoyed this video, our live stream, make sure you subscribe to us at Front Yard Fantasy and come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, when we are live for some more fantasy football game show fun. Thank you, chat, for hanging out and playing along with us.
We love you.
And Kaysen, go heal those fingers. Stop mushing them for a couple hours.
Oh, wow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Great job. Great game. And treating me,
everyone.
There it is.
Get your pits.